So today I'd like to take you on a tour of the interior of our 1989 Prevost Country Coach. So when you go around to the other side where the driver door is and you open it up, it leads to this stairway leading up to the main floor of the coach. There's hidden lighting in this stairway for ease of climbing in here at nighttime, and also you notice these grab bars. There's also two vents you see on the right, and those are for the air conditioning and the heating system for the cab area. And these are the systems that would operate while you're driving the coach. Now, on the right, on the top of the dashboard, is this convenient little cup holder with a place to put some keys or whatever. And it actually has a hinged lid, and when you open it up, you'll see it has a nice little hidden storage compartment inside. You put some change in there, or maybe a wallet. Nice area to put a few things that you want to grab as you're heading out of the coach, and a nice convenient place to drop things as you're heading into the coach. Right next to that is this swing tray. Now this swing tray swings clear around over to the driver's seat, and this allows you to give something to the driver. He can have a drink or a sandwich. The tray then can swing back out of the way if he doesn't need it. Now, just above the passenger seat is this panel, and this is for your house systems. Here you can check your inverter output, plus there's switches for checking propane level, freshwater level, black water level, gray water level, and a switch for your water pumps, and a freshwater fill switch, domestic battery disconnect, domestic battery condition, chassis battery condition, freshwater heaters, and freshwater drain. Then turning a little bit to the right, above the doorway, this is your automatic leveling panel and additional power system information. Moving over to the captain's chair, you've got an instrument cluster to the right of the steering wheel, and that's for your fuel and chassis charging system, and your turbo and your air system for the brakes. In the mid console, these are the engine indications with oil temp, speed, your twin pyro, engine RPM, water temp, and oil pressure, as well as some indicator lights for the motor. Now the left console, this is on the left-hand side of the captain's chair. These are your controls for your cruise control, your braking system, transmission selector switch, as well as manual controls for your airbags. So back up to the upper console, you'll see the backup camera and a clock. And then directly above the driver's seat are controls for the central heat control and your interior heat exchangers. Generator stop switch, boost, and generator preheat and start switches are all located on this panel. And then left upper console, this is your front spotlight, your engine block heater, backup alarm, your drive lights, your curb lights, dock lights, and rear floodlights. Those dock lights and curb lights are lights that you can turn on that are exterior to the bus that light up your curbing and stuff like that. Those are nice lights to have on when you're camping, and it helps you see as you're accessing compartments and setting up your camp. They also make some nice mood lights to have on for your camping experience. So stepping back, here's a view of the upper console, and above your control panels is a storage area and some stereo speakers. And inside, this is a great place to put things that you like to grab as you're heading out the door. Maybe binoculars or your camera, things like that. And we also keep our manuals in here. Above the driver's seat is an Acer LED flat panel monitor. We don't watch a lot of TV, so we don't have a giant monitor mounted here, but this is plenty good for us, and it has a HDMI cable that goes back by the couch so we can plug in our computer and we can play things from our computer up onto this monitor. Now you also notice these nice little reading spotlights. These are located above both the driver's seat and the passenger seat. And this gives you a nice little spotlight that you can access a map or read a book, something like that. The passenger seat also has another grab bar here and a storage rack where you can put some maps or magazines or whatever else you might want to put here. We keep a electric fly swatter here. Directly behind the driver's seat is this couch as we step into the living area. And we have these LED fixtures on both sides of the cabin area. And of course a matching couch opposite. The LED lights on the passenger side. And then there's these little treasure chests. Now these treasure chests are a special addition to this coach. There's one on each side on these tables. And when you open up these little treasure chests, you'll see you've got USB charging ports, including a standard round charging ports. There's an on-off switch and voltage indication inside these boxes. And you'll also notice that the little treasure chests, these are lined with lead plating, just in case you want to put your electronic devices inside and close the lid so that you can be completely anonymous from any kind of tracking. As we move back, we enter the galley area with a table in the dining area to the left. And across from the dining area is the sink and countertop. Below and to the right of the sink is a dishwasher. And this dishwasher is a compact sized dishwasher, but as you can see, there's still plenty of room for all your dirty dishes. We normally hand wash and use paper plates a lot when we're camping, so this kind of ends up being more of a storage area for us. We'll put our clean dishes in here to dry, and then it's just a nice, easy place to access our glasses and our dishes and our silverware. The sink has a new Delta faucet with a soap dispenser on the left. And then you'll notice over here on the right, this is your hot water dispenser. This is a nice size sink, and it's molded right into this Corian countertop, which is a nice feature. To the left of the sink is this wood cutting board. And when you move the wood cutting board, you've got this 2-burner propane stove. This propane stove has all been tore apart and reconditioned and cleaned up. And then above the propane stove is this Amana convection oven microwave. And this convection oven is hooked up to your inverter. So this is running off your inverter and off your 12-volt house batteries. It's really nice stainless steel on the inside. You'll notice in the galley area there's plenty of storage. Here's above the sink, and then here's around the microwave to the left of the sink. And then below and to the left, there's more storage down here under the sink. Now this cabinet to the far left, this hides your washer and dryer. This washer and dryer is an all-in-one unit. You put your clothes in there and you hit go or start, and it will wash and dry your laundry in one unit. So above the dining table, here's more storage cabinets. And there's this controller right here. This controls your ceiling vent for the galley living area. This is a power vent. This thing really moves a lot of air when you turn this thing on high, and you can really get some air movement through here. It's very nice. This is Skylight. It's a screen skylight. So this is a screen on this lower door here, which has this latch, and you can open this door and then you can open up this skylight for more air ventilation into the living space. This wooden panel here covers that power vent I was just talking about. Now across from the sink area is this refrigerator freezer. It's a nice size unit. It's larger than most. I've seen some full-size units in these coaches before, but this is really a very adequate size and nice built-in refrigerator. Moving further back in the coach, you come to the bathroom. On the right is the bathroom sink and vanity area. This sink, like the kitchen, has a brand new faucet. This is all very clean and functional. There's also some grab bars in here, and these grab bars double as towel hangers. These are on the left-hand side of the sink. And there's another grab bar on this side of the bathroom, directly over the toilet area. We installed composting toilet in this because we can go off-grid and don't have to worry about finding a place to dump the black water tank. These composting toilets are really nice for that. The black water tank is still in the coach and could easily be put back in service if we ever needed to switch this back to a water flush toilet. But for us, composting toilet works really good, helps us conserve water, and we can be on extended outings and not have to worry about finding a place to dump our sewage. Now above the sink and vanity are these cabinets, and these have mirrored doors on them. Brings a lot of light into this bathroom and makes it seem nice and open in here. Then across from the vanity area is this glass enclosed shower. Heading further back into the coach, we come to the bedroom. Notice this nice large storage closet here on the left. On the rear wall of the bedroom is this large storage area. Drawers below, kind of like a large dresser. And then there's a cedar lined closet with mirrored doors above. And to the right of the bed is a storage cabinet and some controls here. This is a plug-in for your inverter at the bottom, so you can plug in your AC power, something you might need to plug into your AC inverter. And there's also remote controls for turning on your curb lights, your dock lights, and you can also start and stop your generator from here. And just above these controls is a clock and another USB charging port. This controller for your USB has an on-off switch, and it also gives you a voltage readout. Then above that, this is your heater controls for the bedroom. And then turning around to the other corner at the foot of the bed on the passenger side, this is the control for your air conditioner. And just below that, there's this panel. And when you open up this panel, this is where all your AC disconnects are located. This is your breaker panel. So back to the dresser side of the bed. Back here you've got another inverter plug-in, and then you've got an on-off switch for lights. And just above here is the storage area for kind of your knickknacks. You put things in here. And when you open the lower part, you'll discover another hidden little area to store maybe your, like an iPad or something. And this is also a charging unit, and these are also the rear controls for your hydronic heating system. Over on the other side of this large dresser area, there is a stereo. And then looking over the bed on the driver's side is a nice window, overhead cabinets. You can see there's stereo speakers back here as well. When you open up the closet in the back of the coach, you'll see this is all cedar lined. Another neat thing about this is when you open up these doors back here, the lights inside the closet turn on automatically. I think that's a pretty cool touch. And then to the right of that, more closet doors, another light that turns on automatically. Now, up here are hidden lights, and these hidden lights are in the back of the coach, but they're also in the front of the coach. And you can turn on these lights, and this gives you really nice mood lighting for at nighttime, gives you just enough light to move around the coach. When looking at the ceiling of the coach, the ceiling is this beautiful soft gray material. It's hard to describe, but it's nice and soft, and it's got all these accents that run across from side to side. And then turning around, this is looking back towards the front, from the bathroom through the galley to the driver area. These are all LED lights up here in these panels. So everything is designed to conserve electricity as much as possible. And here's that side lighting I was talking about in the front area. So you don't have to run these lights. These are on a separate circuit. You can turn on these upper lights at nighttime, and it's really kind of fun to have those on. Another nice touch are these floor lighting systems, and these are also throughout the coach. These are under the kitchen counter area, and you can see also they're back here under the bathroom vanity, and they're even back in the bedroom, and they go around the underside of the bed. And that gives you nice lighting as well for nighttime if you have to get up and use the bathroom or something like that. This doesn't kick on any overhead lights. This is just these lights underneath here, and the small lights from up above run on this same circuit. So it gives a nice low light experience. And then, I think I mentioned this before, but there's also hidden lights on the entryway on these stairs as you're entering the coach, which really come in handy at nighttime when you open up the door and you kick on these lights, and this gives you nice visual access to walk up these stairs. All right, well, thanks for joining me and checking out the interior of our coach. Feel free to ask me questions, and I may actually update this video at some point because this just covers the main points on the interior. There's lots of other features, and as you noticed from this interior tour, this coach is all walnut, solid walnut interior. And this is actually the original walnut that came with this unit when it rolled off the production line in 1989-1990 at Country Coach in Junction City. All right, see you soon. Thank you.